What up? Getting my shit together. We'll be ready to rock here shortly. I don't know, is my audio capturing? Yeah. Input capture? Maybe. I don't know. We shall see. What up, friends? Wednesday night live stream. We're here. It's me, ColorfulCarl. For the love of creativity is why I'm here, as always. Gonna be making some sweet art tonight and doing the thing. Why is my desktop audio not working? Anyways, let me tweak a couple of these little settings here so you guys can get the full experience of enjoying this wonderful bit of music and things. Let's see, that looks pretty good. I think. Let me know if the music's too loud or not loud enough. One of those things. But yeah. Anyhow, gonna do some yoga art tonight, so that should be a good time. I've got a new piece here for Hot Yoga, Newport News in Suffolk. Let me let them know that I am doing that tonight. So let's see. If you, whatever point you're tuning in here, please like and share and follow all my shit so I can continue to grow this little creative experience I got going on here. All right, let's see here. Got a couple little things I still need to do. Got that there. Put this guy over here. Get the little side window ready to rock for my side view thing here. Start recording. Just do all these little pieces of content and shit, you know? Alright, let's get in it. If you aren't aware, my TikTok store is open. Go to TikTok, click on the store thing, check it out. Let me know what you think. Got a couple pieces in there. Got more to come soon, but it's going good. Launched my The Hug profile, so I'll have to get that out to you guys. Hug's a really cool art platform. They're doing amazing stuff pretty much on all the fronts of creative and building creative communities. So that's pretty dope. Taking a class with them right now, learning some really intricate, deeply involved AI stuff that's just amazing. Definitely interesting how to incorporate some of those things more in the workflow. Not like the simple, easy, like text to prompt shit that you'll see me generate pieces of here whenever I do this stuff, but really detailed stuff. More workflow that is allows you a lot more control and to build your own what are called LoRAs that are like specific models that are inputted from like, hey, I want it to train off of these things to make something very specific, right? Which is pretty cool. So anyways, I'll show that off eventually. But tonight we're going to be working on a piece for Jeff Tiller from Hot Yoga, Suffolk, Newport News. Actually, he trains mostly in the Newport News location, so. Or I don't know if trains is the right word, instructs maybe. Anyways, this is Jeff. Jeff is doing the crow pose. The Sanskrit name is Kaka, I guess. I don't know. I assume it's not pronounced just Kaka, but it's K-A-K-A, but there's some accents and shit on there. But I'm from Pungo in Virginia Beach, so I don't know how to say any of that. One day I'll outgrow my origins there a bit, culturally at least. Anyways, been working on finishing up this piece for Amy, doing a little head transplant. I don't know if you guys saw this early on, but Amy just wasn't in love with the look with the hat and glasses she had on, so I've been removing that and working on that. Still got to make it. I've overdone the blues right now, but we got a decent shot. Got everything sort of lined up, looking good. So that's working out. Just finished up Tina today. I think that's pretty much where I'm going to leave this one. Super cool. So with these pieces, like I start with, you know, something like I just showed you. Something like this right here. Boom. So I'll take a picture like that and I'll turn it into this, right? So that's what I do on this, with these yoga pieces at least. I've been on a theme with these for a minute. So really trying to do something here, get some consistency. So this was the original and I'm just kind of, I mean, she was on a beach and stuff, but I cut all that out. I don't know. I probably saved it somewhere. Anyways, keep that there. I might mess with that. But anyhow, let's get on to this piece for Jeff this evening. And let's make some art. should be fun. And for those of you trying to get on X has been giving me some trouble. So, anyways, I didn't mean to switch over. No, I didn't switch over yet. Sorry about that. Here we go. Now I can show you some of the art. So this was Tina from last week. We finished this up, or week before last. And then we did Amy a few weeks back. Still finishing both of these up. Again, started with you know, simple photographs, turn them into something crazy. It's so much fun. This is mostly illustration, some photo bashing, layering on top of. Every once in a while you'll catch me generating a little piece here or there with some text to prompt within Photoshop. Usually like this moon or like a rock, you know, rather than going on the internet and scouring around for some stock image or spending way too much time drawing shit. I try to get these done in like an hour to 3 hours, so all about the expeditiousness of the creativity. So yeah, anyhow. So let me try to get a level floor here. I feel like there's a little room for improvement on that. Actually, it's not too bad. I was thinking it was a little off, but it seems good. Never mind. The only thing a little off is my brain. So let's drop this guy to there, do that. Let's make a copy. Let's rasterize this layer. No sense in having a champion logo on there. As much as Jeff is probably a champion, I really don't want to rep the brand in the art. Also, I just don't want to end up with any copyright issues. Like, oh, you got our logo in there. We don't condone purple crow stamps. Like, who knows? Who knows what kind of stupid shit? Anyways, I won't go on a tirade right now. How's everybody doing today? What do we got? Is it Wednesday? It's always Wednesday on the stream. Funny how that works when you do a Wednesday night live stream. Let's select the subject, see how that does for me. What if it was just perfect? Wouldn't that be something? I mean, it's not perfect. I'm just going to blur on the edges of the mask just so it looks a little more natural. Alright, that was a little excessive. Sometimes I just get carried away. This is not like the highest resolution image, but I should be able to work with it. Let's try to line up a better one before getting started, but I think this will be fine. I don't mind. Do so many things on the expeditious path that these little tedious things are, I don't know, it feels fun. It's like all colored pencil work or something, you know? I'm just using the smudge tool here on the layer there. What's that? The mask layer, which you can create by just clicking the little mask button after you have a selection. So I'm not messing with the actual image yet. I'm literally just smudging around the edge of the mask, just to make it look a little more natural. I'll do this work now so it doesn't look hideous at the at the end when I get there, and I have to go back and do it anyway. So Probably, yeah, make it a little softer. Yeah, just get rid of some of these little jagged edges. Cool. See, and that was looking a little crazy because it was too cut in on his wrist. I was like, man, his wrist can't cut in that deep. And you can always hold shift and click on this and just check, right? See, it just had a hard time defining where the edge of his body was there, right? Looks pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna do Jeff Pro. I'm trying to just select this shirt. We'll see if I can. There's an easy way to do that. Quick selection tool. Yeah, there we go. I'm trying to pull his chin off. Get this little gap out of there. And also that whole gap in the middle doesn't need to be there, right? Like, cool, so that's the shirt. So then we're gonna do, I don't know, let's just do, let's make a yellow shirt for now. So we'll do color, and we'll do shirt. So I like to get, you know, some of the pieces isolated to start and see how it's just, you know, not quite doing it right. So we need to come back and do the same kind of thing. Just smudge it out over the red so it looks natural. And my style's very painterly and crazy looking, so once we get a little further along, this will start to really look good. Although right now, it looks a little extra special. Let me post something in the Discord real fast. Alright, so yeah, can keep working on this little shirt. Oh, hey Nick. What up, Nick and Ashley? I didn't see you guys over here on the Instagram. Definitely jump over to the Yes, his toes might be missing, Nick. Sorry. Nah, I don't know. Look, they're not missing. They're just kind of curled into there, dog. So, yeah, the Instagram chat for some reason doesn't come through onto my stream chat, so I have to like look on this side window over here. Anyhow, why is this looking whack? Oh, okay, that's why. All right, there we go. Boom, boom. All right, so what you can do on this too is right-click and go down to clipping mask. So then it'll only go over where there's pixels on the next layer down, which is determined by this mask. Right, so then I can control them both at the same time, which is pretty neat. If you ask me, I think it's pretty neat. But what do I know? I'm just the artsy guy. All right. So I'm working on Jeff. Oh, I forgot to show off. Oh, and then look, I gotta cut this little piece out here. Right, so this piece is draw on here with the lasso tool, which is L. And then, so then I'll click on my mask layer, click black, because I don't want the pixels to come through. All right, so then, boom, I'm gonna change my opacity up here. I had it lower because I was doing something else earlier. So boom, there you see it. Now the background comes through there. And then I'll get my little smudge tool like last time. See all these jagged edges? You just don't want that. It might not make any difference in the final, depending on how crazy and how much details or lack thereof I have in this place. And hell, I might black this part out depending on how I do the lighting. And frankly, now that I think about it, I probably will be really darkening this spot out. But, you know, there's some things you just do out of habit, just in case. I don't want to be annoyed by it later, so anyhow. All right, so we got that. Let's select Jeff's pants. All right, I'm using the wrong tool. So let's go with this quick selection tool. Deselect, boom, shorts. All right, so that, see, it's trying to grab the rest of this, and there's no way to really automatically do that, but I can just do, boom, that. Nailed it. Let's go. And then we'll take this off too, because that's clearly part of the shirt, but it's trying to make it part of these shorts. And so this is just going to be the shorts. And I don't know what I'll do with the shorts. It might end up being black. Might not end up doing anything to the shorts, but I like to have the option, right? So why don't we do yellow shorts, and we'll just change the color. Just for now. So shorts, boom. So again, this pose is called crow. Looks kind of easy, but it is not. Like, so if you've never tried this, put your knee, get down on your hand. Actually, you know, if you've never tried this, you should do a whole bunch of other shit before you get to this. From being a proper, you know, yogi, if you will, but because what you're gonna end up doing is smashing your face on the ground. Derek, you have grandparents still, bro? What the fuck? That's pretty awesome. I love it. I forgot that your mom's super young, so yeah. Anyways, my parents were my grandparents' age, right? Like, or at least like what my dad would be 80, my mom's 72. They're probably the same age as your grandparents. That's crazy to even think about. All right, so anyone got any ideas on what you guys think I should do with Jeff in terms of where should Jeff be doing the crow pose? Also, what I always like to do at the beginning of these, so let me turn that off. Let me isolate this, save a copy. Feeling really good today. I've been doing art all day too. I've done a bunch of shit, so like really crushing it. This is probably gonna go really well. I don't know why. I got in the pool and cleaned the pool and shit today, and like did a bunch of work, did a bunch of, I mean, a great productive day. My homie Yanni's been helping me keep all my shit together on the day to day, so like I've been feeling good these past like 2 weeks now. So anyways, let me reduce the noise. I do this with a really low level, so like see what that does. So it makes the pixels so much smoother. You lose some detail, which is fine. I'll add that back in later, but I like losing all this pixelation Sometimes I'll even do it twice. Filter, reduce noise. Yeah, look at that. Now we're looking real, like, painterly almost, right? Which is nice. And then I'll incorporate that later. However I see fit to, you know, make this work nice. But let's see, brush. I want to clean this up a little bit. I just don't like how lumpy his nose looks. A man probably, I've not met Jeff in person, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he probably doesn't have a weirdly lumpy nose. So I'm sure he'll appreciate me not making his nose look lumpy. Cool. Nick, you still in here? No? Probably not. I'm gonna text him. My brother Nick was on the stream. That never happens. Alright, let's see. Anybody has some ideas? We got any ideas? Where should Jeff be doing the crow? Let's see. Let's do this. Let's turn all this off. Trippy magical forest with lots of colors. Let's see what it comes up with. Come on, generative AI. Trippy magical forest with lots of colors. Bro. I don't hate it at all. Alright, so we got Jeff here. And the Trippy magical forest with lots of colors. Perspective-wise is way off, so we need to do something like that. Yeah, dude, this is fun. Let's see. Okay, let's rasterize this layer. I've got to make it cohesive with the other stuff I've done, though, so that's gonna be the only snag. But we'll make it work. Invert, and then so we're gonna say fill in foreground. Maybe, I don't know. I don't love it, I don't hate it, but we'll see. Welcome, Nadia, over here on the TikTok. Still looks like shit. Let's see. I don't know what's going on. Alright, let's see. Let's do make foreground, add grass and rocks to foreground. We'll see if it understands the assignment. I'm gonna say probably not. Wow! Holy shit, nailed it. Okay. Crow in the forest. Alright, this is, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cool. Alright, so what if I did that, came down here, play with the mask. Let's make a copy of the mask. Just so I have it, me janking with it. Alright, so if I come here and hit brush, and I switch it to black, I can lop his fingers off, right? I can do some of this. And it's gonna look like he's in the grass, right? And you'd be surprised how it doesn't really take much. Start placing them in the composition. Make lighting match the figure. Yeah, we'll see. There's no way it understands that. I love it. Oh, that wasn't even close. Redo the exact same image, but make the lighting work with the lighting of the figure in the foreground. Maybe it's a prompting issue. Let's see. That's special. You know what? I don't care. I'll make it work myself. So we got some green there. So I think we get in the blues and yellows. Alright, so let's go here. Let's do shorts. I'm just playing with the colors right now. I think I'm gonna make his shirt more yellow. Allegedly, I'm gonna make his shirt more yellow. That's bright yellow, so might need to modify the underneath his base shirt. Oh, I know what I need to do. There we go. I made his shirt gray underneath. Okay, cool. I don't know if this background's gonna work. Let me try this again, actually. Copy. All right, boom. I want to see how it behaves with the image in the foreground. Dude, that's that doesn't suck. I really like this one, actually. So I'm just trying to prompt something cool so that I can then design around it and layer everything up what I think would be fun. And yeah, just see what the randomness generates. Like that's kind of cool. I don't like anything yet, but maybe soon. This first one was still the best. The giant mushroom thing's pretty trippy, but like that one's pretty cool. So what if I moved it up like there, and then I rasterize the layer. Fill in foreground. Totally didn't understand the assignment. Okay. It's not the end of the world, but it's annoying. AI's not taking my job yet. Of course, like, I mean, no one can use this stuff quite as well as artists can use it, so let's not forget that. So I'm doing a little content aware fill, which is like a 1.0 version of AI. So it's just kind of grabbing information around it. See, I don't like that, but I like what it did before. So let's just keep playing with stuff. What I like better about this layout is that it looks a little more copacetic with the overhead lighting, right? So then I can rim light them a little bit, black out some of the front of it. I think that'll look pretty cool. This doesn't make any sense yet, so let's make it make sense. Let's have the computer try to make some sense of it. All right, so do I like that better than this is the question. I'd say yes. Already. Yeah, I do. Oh wow. Just figured out a new hotkey. Shift F7 inverts your selection. That I never knew, friends. Just press the wrong button too many times, you start doing new shit. Hey, you know why that's not working? Because I'm on the wrong fucking layer. Alright, it's coming together. Oh, I took some pictures of some mushrooms on a walk earlier this week. We gotta get those in there. Let's do photos. Google Photos takes all my pictures and puts them on the interweb so I can just pull them up whenever I want. I got some cool shots of some giant mushrooms. So like, wouldn't it be cool if I dropped these mushy rooms right in the foreground corner here? Come on, mushrooms, where are you at? Hopefully Jeff doesn't mind mushrooms. Well, you know what? Hopefully Edie doesn't mind mushrooms. Edie owns the shop, so it really don't matter what if Jeff likes mushrooms as much as it matters if Edie likes mushrooms. But these aren't any kind of crazy mushrooms. Got my neighbor's house in there. Alright, so let's jump on this. I'm gonna get rid of all this jazz. I guess it doesn't even really matter because what I'm doing is I'm gonna grab these guys. Boom. Yeah, these are gonna look cool here, just like off in the corner. You know. I think mushrooms are just super cool. There's so many like ridiculously cool things about mushrooms that they're just like an interesting life form, to say the least. Alright, cool, so that's looking pretty good. Yeah, let's get in. It was fun, like I was just walking and I was like, oh, these mushrooms are beautiful. Let me take some pictures of some mushrooms. And here we are, got some cool mushroom shots. Put them in a piece of art. I love to just document the world as I'm walking around and going, especially like anything that's like cool and naturey. Like that's my jam. I always am finding cool shit when I'm out on little walks in the park, or this was just in my neighborhood, which was even cooler. This is just like somebody's front yard. Deselect 20. Let's go to 100%. So I'm using the clone stamp tool, which is S, and then you see like it just transplants pixels, which is nice. It really does good at like keeping. See how it kept a nice texture? I accidentally did the gap. And so it really does good at like repairing, and it's sort of an analog. It's what a lot of parts of like content aware and some of these other tools are sort of based on, like just like analyzing the information around it. That's a more automated process, but this one, like I can really control what exactly information it's pulling in each part. So that's pretty neat. So I think that's gonna look pretty cool. Definitely deviating here from what I've done on some of the other pieces, which I don't mind, obviously. But, yeah, we'll see. Okay. I'm gonna do more clone stamping. That's looking pretty good. Fidget that out a bit. Cool. Make that look nice. More stamping there. Boom. Boom. Looks pretty good. There you go. Now we're adding in mushrooms, fam. Let's go. I'm going to use J, which is the spot healing tool, which is kind of like a localized content aware fill. And actually you can change what are you doing. Create texture, content aware. Content aware is going to try to like make it make sense on the composition wise. And then, you know, proximity match sort of focuses on what is it right next to. So all right, let me turn these mushrooms off. Let's do file save as copy. JPEG Jeff Tiller 1. So see, I reduced the noise twice on those, and they're already looking like way more compositionally appropriate, if you will. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I like this idea. Of sort of adding some grass across the foreground of all of this. We're gonna see what it does, extending my image. So just have some cool, crazy grass across the front and some little mushrooms, you know? What the fuck? Alright, AI. Now you're clowning me. That was awesome. AI. It loves me. So it analyzed everything and decided that was what was going to be good there. I mean, so I get why I got confused because it was pretty bizarre. So hopefully it works better with just this one image. Why did it add my arm in? I don't need my arm in there. Good. There we go. Cool. It added in like a... I don't know what the fuck that is. Some old barns and shit. But what I wanted was this cool grass. Love it. Okay. Definitely don't need the arm. Alright, cool. Let's go with that. Rasterized layer. I love this stuff. Like, it's just... Alright, let's do... So I'm going to delete everything but the greens and then layer that grass in the front and then blur it out. And it's going to look sweet. Why would it do that? I don't know. What in the world? Okay, I like that. It's so powerful. Alright. And then we're going to delete. Select color range. That didn't work like I liked it. Like I wanted it to, but it worked. Let's see. Okay, so let's get all the other shit back in here. Alright, that can go away. I do like the idea of this grass, so let's play with that a little bit. Alright, so if you control click, you can create a different pivot point. Alright, and I think doing something like this makes sense. Alright, and then we're going to select color range. Actually, no, we're going to go into channels, window, channels, green. Oh, there's just green in the road. That's not going to work. Okay. Trying to find an easy way to do this. But it is eluding me. Well, that looks like shit for sure. It's alright. Can make it work. It's not doing it for me. Alright, let's go back a little bit. Okay. We're gonna have to do that manually. Or let's see if that works. Yeah. Cool. I'm getting lost in the weeds on making these mushrooms look good. It's easy to do, friends. It's easy to do. Trying to add some crazy colors on these. Because why not? Add colorful swirls on top of the mushrooms. See how that works. No. Alright, whatever. They're fine for now. that some more later. All right, so we have Jeff in the old forest doing Jeff things here. All right, so I have an idea. So I'd like to grow Jeff out a bit. All right, so it looks good. So line the hands back up. All right, so then this Jeff's gonna go behind the other Jeff. It's a little big for Jeff. Let's go like that, and we'll do like right there. All right, so what we're gonna do is desaturate Jeff. So there's no longer any color. Jeff glow. All right, and we're gonna do filter reduce noise, filter Gaussian blur. I'm just gonna keep doing that. I guess I could do filter gallery. Not gallery, I don't want to filter gallery. Filter blur, Gaussian blur. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then we'll reduce the noise again. Cool. And then we're gonna do Control U, and we're gonna do colorize. That's right here on the. And we're gonna do like this golden yellow, right? Nice. Cool. All right. And then we're gonna do filter blur. I think we're gonna do a box blur. It's already looking kind of cool. So then I can do something like this, and then I can do select, modify, feather. We can do like 25 pixels, right? And then move that on top, and then mask it out on the inversion, right? So now it's sort of glowing, right? And we can do filter box blur on there, filter Gaussian blur. Interesting. Or we can do this and that. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Trying to make it look like energy's coming off them. Yeah, you do, Derek? Cool, man. It's the crow pose. I wanted to change it up. I was thinking about putting him on a giant land tortoise, you know, like doing the crow on the back of a land tortoise. That would be kind of fun. All right, filter, blur, blur gallery. Looking for a directional blur. Anybody know where that's at? Probably not. Motion blur. Blur along a path is what I'm looking for. Filter blur. Average box, Gaussian lens, motion, radial, smart, surface, field, tilt, path. There it is. Okay, let's blur this way. Ooh. Let's get crazy with it. Oh, man. Okay, but here's what I want to do. Get rid of the layer mask. Throw it underneath and filter path blur. doing what I wanted, but we'll sort it out here in a moment. If you're just tuning in for the first time, please follow me on whatever channel you're on. I would appreciate it. Okay, let's see here. This is gonna be cool. I want the alright, so if you're on this, if you're in this pose, like it's really your core is super tight, you're holding your elbows in, like your feet are coming together, and the energy is like forcing through the ground more than anything. So let's try that. This isn't working for me, these glowy assets here. What if we did like an energy coming out of his hands? Let's just make it big and obtuse for now. Alright, so that's like the concentration of it. We can cut it off the rock there. Cool. And then it just like is flowing in every direction. Can't go in front of there. Alright. Cool, and I think that this, so what's the opposite of yellow? We need to work that out. Shirt. I should know my color wheel at this point in being a creative, but I don't. I rely on the tools. Opposite of yellow is blue. I knew that, cause yeah. Duh. Anyways, it's okay. I didn't mean to path blur that. And I'll probably do something with this with the grass. And honestly, I should probably move this on top of Jeff and then cut out this mask out on there. Definitely not finishing this tonight, but it's gonna be sweet when I'm done. I don't know if this brush is the ticket. Let's just go with that soft round, Old Faithful. Alright, I need to pull in one of Dad's paintings. That's really what we need. I can't believe I haven't done that already. So if you're not familiar, I always incorporate my dad's artwork into whatever I'm working on. So like I'll grab a painting like this one, which is super dope. This is on the wall in my bedroom. It is 6 foot tall by God only knows. I've used it so many times now. But I love it and it's mine, so I will use it. And my dad would love that I am using his art. And this whole stream is about, you know, honoring my father's creative legacy and making something from that, like I promised him I would when he was dying. That we were gonna do cool shit together in the art world, no matter what happened with this fucking cancer. Fuck cancer, by the way. Fucking bullshit. Guy was super healthy his whole life, got cancer and fucking died. Took care of himself, ate good, did everything he should. Still fucking got him. But it's okay. We're all only here for a temporary stay. Just matters the ripple you leave behind when you exit this movie. Doesn't make me miss him any less though. Fuck. Oh, I just realized that camera's like way up there. Y'all can't even see my face. I'm all out of frame all night. Not that anybody shows up to see this mug. There was a day though, believe it or not, where people paid me to be in their brand. I don't know about this sad song. Let's take it up a notch from dying and shit, whatever that guy was talking about. Running out of juice, fam. Need more juice. I am liking this Jeff in the magical forest, though. The trippy forest of magicalness. I wish to use another painting in the background. This one could be cool. I feel like I can make this come off of Jeff in the right energy and shape language. I want to make sure it doesn't look like exploding diarrhea. That would be good. Be good to avoid that look. Don't worry about me, I got problems. Life is good, friends. I haven't even started messing with Jeff yet. Jeff's just hanging out in the middle. I'll just cut him off the background. So let's warp this so that it feels like it's making sense for this particular piece. Actually, let's do this. Invert. We're going to do extend image. Derek, do you got an Oculus yet? There's this like ridiculously amazing video. What? I hate you, computer. That was dumb. A ridiculously amazing game for the Oculus. It's like a dungeon crawler. It's called Dungeons of Eternity. Me and Z even played it. It is so fun. Cool. Look at that. Holy shit. That's beautiful. I just want to save that. Hold on. Where are we at? Let's get this out of the screen here so I can see it better. Art, ColorfulCarl, reference art bank, JPEG. I think I'm gonna get that printed on my wall just like that. Holy shit. That's what I needed in my life. Let's go. Okay, so let's get everything else turned back on. This thing I think goes there, or maybe even up here. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so let's do first and foremost. Let's just flop it to color, see how that affects everything. Okay, it's a little much already, but that's okay. So let's lasso through here, right? Maybe through there, and we're gonna sort of just mask that out. No, invert that and mask it. Okay, and then we're gonna do filter Gaussian blur. Okay, that's fine. And then we're gonna play with the blending mode. So you double click on the layer, and if you hold Alt, you can split these things up, and you can say, all right, so in the current layer, are we gonna lose the grays? Like where it's black and then out, it'll drop out, or you can do it from white, and you can do it based on the other underlayer, and you can make it transition. Right, so I'll show you how that works. So let's change the mode back to normal, right? So let's say I wanted to get rid of just the whites and keep that color in there. Slide the white slider over. Right. Oh, see, now we got that energy coming out. That looks cool. See how it looks jagged? So I split the thing up by holding control, and now we can do that, right? So that's pretty neat. Right, so that looks kind of insane, but I'm not mad about it. And then what I'll do is I'll come in here with the mask layer and just sort of, you know, start brushing in and out the parts I don't want, which is fine, and just kind of letting it kind of whimsically expand into the universe. If I wanted to blend a little nicer, there's always options to do things, but this is what I'm starting with. I think the idea of this is cool. And I can always go in here and warp it. So, and then we just start, let me unlock the two layers. So now I'm warping the art layer, but not the mask. So the mask stays where it was. Right, see, so that's looking cool. And I'll play with some of this. Yeah, I'm just having fun here, people. There's no right answers, no wrong answers. This whole stream for me is just like, how do I just have fun? How do I just keep making cool shit? and not worry about anything else other than just having fun and making this art be awesome. Alright, so that is looking cool. I want to change the hues. Yeah. How do we get into that yellow? So I went too bright and it started getting rid of a bunch of the shit I wanted to use, right? Almost looks like crow's wings, you know? That's kind of cool. Since it is a crow after all. Play with this mask a little more. Here and go to color, not saturation, color. So I'm only going to paint in color. I'm going to lock the pixels here so I can't paint outside of where there's currently pixels. I just want this to be yellow. It's turning rather green, so let's do yellow. I might need to color dodge some of it. It's alright though. I think this needs to blend in a little more. Yeah! Let's fucking go! There it is! Yes! That came alive! Sometimes just one little setting and starts kicking off. I love how well my dad's paintings all work for energy. Definitely makes me happy. This is one of my paintings. I wonder if I can layer it on Jeff's shirt and make it look cool. Dude, rasterize the layer. Like, if I'm deleting shit, you need to rasterize. Don't be asking me dumb questions.
You can't rasterize this because it's a smart object.
I don't care. Yes. Yeah, that looks then cool and stuff. Shirt color. That's one of my physical paintings for Jeff's shirt, and it's inverted. Oh man, this is fun. I like creating shit. Man, I wasn't sure if I was gonna have a good idea for this one. Here we are, slaying it. That looks super cool. Let's lock the layers, grab a little yellow, see if I can get some of that to look more yellow back there. More blue. Glowing golden Jeff. This is coming together, man. I have my doubts, but like I'm vibing on it now. Alright, I think I need to look at this for a week. What? I'll finish it next week. But we're getting there. It's looking cool already. Maybe it looks a little off-centered though. I think the energy is good. We almost need like a light flare right here. That's where all the everything connectivity is going. Boom. Oh, it's because it's masked out. Yeah, sometimes I just get to a point where I just gotta chill and take a look at this over the week. Figure out what I did and didn't do properly and readdress it. I don't know that I care for that. You being a good boy, Tank? Don't make me beat you. Crow sitting on tree branch root. Are they all animals? I think they are all animals. All the poses. I mean, I love this crow back here. He's the shit. Let's do him. What's your problem thing? I'm gonna do rasterize layer. I'm gonna cut out all this shit. I'm going to apply the mask. I actually don't like the crow's wing like that. I'm going to delete it. There we go. Now we have a crow back there, just chilling out, being a crow and shit. Why not? All right, so let's get into some lighting. I don't know what color lighting we should do though. I don't know if I like that. That blue in there. Getting tired. So this is all just getting crazy, right? But now I'm gonna go back in and really add in some shit. So let's do golden lighting. We're gonna pull off some of these golds. We're just gonna add in a lot of generous gold lighting, and actually I'm gonna do this and just have it on the underlying layer. I'm gonna remove it on anywhere that's not really a highlight already, so I should be able to get away with just doing like that. And it won't really get into the wrong parts. If that makes sense. No, that's not working at all. So I'm going to clear the layer style. Reset the blending back to normal. See, that looks terrible. Alright, so the first things first is like we need a proper thick golden edge here, right? And then I'm just gonna follow all these lighting, these highlights on his clothes. That'll look really good, very believable, very quickly. And I just love the smudge tool. It just makes everything. If you ever draw with like charcoal, it's the same kind of idea. You just get everything flowing nice, you know. Same idea. Get the something on the canvas to work with, and then just go with it. Hi, babe.
Hey, what you doing?
Still streaming. Ooh, excuse me. All right. It's looking cool. And then we're gonna do golden lighting, and then we'll do shadows. I like to spell it totally inappropriately, you know, incorrectly, like, because why not? Alright, so we'll get in here and we'll do darken. tank. Yeah, the dog took a dump. Gotta go. Anyways, it was good seeing you guys. I got some pressing matters to handle. But this is where we're at. I'll finish this up next week. I'll work on some of the other pieces too. Hope you guys had fun. Oh my god, it smells so bad in here. There we go. Let's keep it real out here. Alrighty. I'm gonna save that copy. Then we're gonna save. Alright, and yeah. Alright, check out ColorfulCarl.com. Got all my prints up there. You can go to my TikTok store, buy some prints. Least you can do if you enjoyed any of this, just tell somebody about it and subscribe to my channels. I'm trying to direct everyone towards YouTube for now. We're going to build YouTube up a little more, and then we're going to hit Twitch, and you know, we're just kind of circle around and just keep building this up. But really appreciate everyone. Derek, thanks for stopping out as always. Good, you know, Nick and Ashley popped in. That was cool. And yeah, hopefully we'll have X up and running again next month or next week. Had to like sign up for their fucking paid membership bullshit. So anyways, all good. Take it easy, friends. See you soon. Peace.